Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game Magical Diary, and I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer. This is actually going to be the second time that I played through this part, and the reason for that is, unfortunately, I had some of my recording settings set up wrong last time. I was recording this yesterday, and I effed up everything. I messed up the whole episode. The file corrupted. I wasn't able to use it no matter what I tried to do. I couldn't repair the file. I tried forever to do so I was really bummed out, and it sucks, but I wanted to give a disclaimer because I want all my reactions to be genuine on this channel. A big important part of this channel to me is to remain transparent as possible, so just to let you guys know, I know what's coming up for the most part. As soon as we hit a part where I don't know what's coming up, I'll let you guys know, but I'm going to make all the same choices that I did yesterday so that, you know, it remains genuine and real. But I wanted to let you guys know that ahead of time. Last episode, we got detention because Donald decided to almost blow up the gym with a fire dragon spell during spell practice. Oh yeah, and also we finished our date with Damien, who wanted us to seductively suck on a strawberry, which was one of the most awkward scenes I've read in the game yet. And then also we got into a fight with Virginia, who's being a big butthead, and she called us sore or something. I don't know. She yelled that at us because she has like Tourette's or something. I have no idea. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and proceed with the part of the game that I am already familiar with.
I'm walking along minding my own business when suddenly I feel a gentle touch on the back of my head. I turn around, but there's no one nearby. Then I notice something white drifting to the floor. Paper? With a few long strides, William crosses the hall to reach my side.
Whoops, sorry about that.
He picks up the paper airplane and winks at me.
It was supposed to go over your head.
No problem. Now that I've run into him, I have a chance to ask him something if I want.
It's weird that he, like, winks at you. That's, like, a little bit... I don't know, is it supposed to be charming, I guess? You just randomly wink, like, oh, I passed you in the hall. Haha! Like, I don't know. Well, anyway. Alright, let's, oh yeah, I did talk about... Excuse me, I got the burpees. I talked about Ellen because I wanted to be a matchmaker. Also, I don't know if you guys notice here, the hand on the right side of the screen, William's hand on the right side of the screen, what's going on with that? That's, I'm going to zoom in on that to show you guys. What is happening there? Is that a horse claw? Is the horse hoof, I mean? Yeah, anyway.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something. Ellen really likes you.
Ah, right. Look, I like Ellen. She's sweet. But don't take this wrong. You guys are still really young. For me to be involved with her in a romantic way wouldn't be right. I'd be taking advantage. Like Damien is.
We are not romantically involved.
I know it's none of my business. Just be careful, okay? You're a good kid. You deserve to be happy. So does she. A lot's going to change for you and Ellen in the next few years if you stay here.
Stay? What do you mean?
Well, you're both Wild Seed. Sometimes people with wild talents decide they don't want to be in the magical world after all. You and Ellen and Virginia are just getting started. I'm graduating at the end of the year. I'll be gone. Think about that, alright? And then he winks again. What a weirdo. He's just like, something in your eye, guy? Do you have something in your eye? I don't know. Can't tell because you do it so often.
He tweaks my nose, grins, and goes on his way.
Wait, and he tweaks my nose? Like, not 5. It's weird. Alright, so, let's go ahead and plan our schedule for next week. Last time... Oh, that's right. There's a scene with Ellen.
Girl?
Yes?
Do you like theater, plays?
I don't know. Why?
Well, the drama club is doing Medea this week, and I kind of want to see it, but I don't want to go by myself.
What's Medea?
It's a classic Greek tragedy. It's about a witch whose lover betrays her, and the terrible things she does for revenge.
That doesn't sound very nice.
That's why it's a tragedy. They're doing it Friday and Saturday night, and I was thinking I'd rather go Friday.
Is it free?
I love that Girbeagly is like a big cheapskate like I am. Like, is it free? Can I get that can I go for free?
No, it's $5 for students.
That's not that steep. I can go. I can afford it. I got 12 bones. I'm good.
So, do you want to come?
And I remember I said yes.
Sure, alright.
Thanks.
And like I said, guys, I'm trying to remember which decisions I made. I'm trying to click every single choice that I made the exact same.
I better figure out what else I'm doing this week.
Oh, crap. And now this one's going to be tough because I don't remember. I know I did red magic. I did white magic. I did green magic. I think I did 2 white magics. I think I did a black magic in there as well. Oh, wait, no. I remember now. I slept first because our stress is at 27. Then I did this. I did 1 of each. So let's go ahead and go. Yes, sleep reduced 25 stress. That was a lot of stress to get rid of. Yes, 1 whole magic. Oh, damn it, you know what? Last time I got more than 1 whole magic on red magic, and I learned a new freaking spell. Damn it, now I don't know that spell. This sucks. So it looks like the stat building in this is completely randomized. When you pass a class, it just gives you a random number. So far, it seemed like it's between 1 and 3, so that's really interesting. That sucks, though. I wish I learned the spell that I learned last episode. Last time I tried to freaking record this crap. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Pink, then people can tell you apart. Oh, girl. Hey Luke, can you go on for a bit? I need to talk to Girl about something. Sure. Catch up with you later, man.
He poses nonchalantly while his roommate walks away, but once Luke is out of sight, his face falls.
So, did you talk to my brother? What did he say about me? I haven't had a chance, which is a lie. We did talk to him, and we had a chance to talk about Donald, but we didn't. I don't know him that well, is what I said last time.
Well, I don't really know how to ask a question like that. I don't know William that well, and it would just sound weird.
Right.
Sorry.
It's alright. He's my brother anyway.
So, do you not get along?
Dunno.
What do you mean you don't know?
'Cause he barely talks to me. It's always, hey kid, bump on the shoulder, and he's gone.
Well, he is older.
Yeah, he hasn't been around much the last few years because of school. Probably still thinks I'm 3 feet tall.
I think he'd notice you're not.
Oh, he will. Anyway, I should get going. See ya. So, Donald is like one of those typical kid brothers who like acts out a ton because he wants like more attention. He wants to like prove to the older kids, especially like his older siblings, that he's like worth it. Or not worth it, like he's, on their level, that he's like an adult or older than he is or mature for his age or something. So he's constantly trying to prove himself, which is why he acts like such a crazy poop pie sometimes. Alright, let's see what our news... Oh my god, we're only gaining 1 from each. This sucks. This is bad. I really wish my recording had worked correctly.
I'm getting ready for dinner when someone knocks on the door.
Oh, by the way, guys, you can probably hear it in my voice. My voice is a little bit raspy at the moment. I was up really, really late. I was hanging out with some friends. I was actually over at my best friend's house. And, yeah, we were drinking some tequila, and I get kind of loud when I'm drinking, so I was yelling. I was yelling a lot of stuff. We were watching movies, and I was yelling things at the movies. So my voice is a little hoarse. So apologies if you hear that in the vocal quality of my voice acting. My very professional voice acting. Anyway, let's go ahead. Hey!
Hi guys, what's up?
Want to earn some easy merits?
Doing what?
That's like the shadiest sounding thing ever. Butching and baking and candlestick making. Butching, that's not the right word. It could be. She's a horse. You ever been kicked by one? That was pretty rude. She's a horse.
What did you want me to do again?
You already said, are you in or not? Yeah, and I said okay.
Fine, lead on.
Oh yeah, let's go get those merits.
The boys lead me to a classroom with a stove set up at the back, normally used for potions making. There are several pots and a collection of metal cylinders on the floor nearby. They don't have lids, and they're not the right size for any pipes I know of. What are they?
There you are. Now, if you'll just hold still for a moment.
A wave of green magic rolls over me.
That should improve your resistance to heat and stop you from burning yourself too easily. Of course, you'll still need to be careful. That's so weird to just have someone like randomly cast... Excuse me. Oh, I got the burpees. Stop it, guys. I'm in the middle of talking and explaining things, and you guys are giving me the burpees. It's really rude. This is a professional channel. Come on. Anyway, it's really weird to have someone just, like, you walk into a room and someone casts a spell on you, like, oh, hey, non-consensual spell. Thanks, Professor Potsdam. Especially you, Mr. Pfeiffer. Yes, ma'am. You have an instruction sheet here with all the steps, including the proportions for the dyes and fragrance oils. Do you have any questions? We're cool. Alright, I'm going out for a while, but I'll be back shortly to keep an eye on things. Don't worry, I won't interfere. I might even bring my knitting. Oh, fun. Knitting. No offense to anyone who knits out there.
She walks out, leaving me with two boys who obviously haven't told me everything. What are we doing here?
Making candles. It's for the fundraiser thing.
What fundraiser thing?
The school sells stuff at the mall to raise money.
Oh. So she's still not mad at you about last week then?
Who, Potsdam? Nah, she was never really mad. She loves me. If she loves you so much, why doesn't she marry you?
What?
She's an old lady, you goon.
She's not that old, but too old for you, I'm sure.
That's ageism, guys. Come on. That's so rude.
And we shouldn't talk like this in case she comes back.
Right, candles.
So, how does it work?
Set up the wick, melt the wax, pour it in, and then let it cool down. Easy. You can cast a seal spell, right?
No.
Man, we're noobs. We don't have any of the cool spells yet. Alright, you run the wax and Luke can do the wicks. Sure. Okay, the wax is set up in a double boiler. Make sure there's always water in there and keep an eye on the temperature. If the wax gets too hot, it will explode.
Explode?
Yeah, that was my initial reaction as well. Like, exploding candle wax? Like, that doesn't sound pleasant. That's why Potsdam heat-proofed us. Just keep an eye on it. As long as you're watching, we'll have time to catch it if it starts going wrong. When the wax chunks are melted down, mix in the oil and the color, then stir it with a wooden spoon.
Have you done this before?
No, I read the directions. It's not that hard. So, Donald is one of those kids also who is actually really gifted, really smart, but he would rather be a class clown and stand out in his own way than actually, follow the directions to a T when other people are watching for the most part. He likes to act out more than he likes to actually study and look like a bookworm or whatever. Anyway, I just thought that was an interesting fact, or at least that's what I'm picking up from his character so far. God, listen to me. Like, I'm incredibly invested in this game. It's crazy. Like, I really like this game. I hope that we can continue to play it. It's really fun. Not that I can't think of any reason we wouldn't continue to play it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, once the pot is ready, you can pour it into the molds.
And what are you going to do while we're working?
I get the hard part. You'll see.
Working together, Luke and I assemble and fill candle molds.
Alright, stand back. Here I go.
I can feel the magic in the air, but I'm not sure what he's doing.
That was a weird tropical drum beat at the end of that spell. It's like, boo, boo-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Or I guess it's like the, I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was a tropical drum beat. I'm gonna stick to that.
What is that?
Shh, hang on.
He's still casting it? Okay, this is a tougher spell than usual. A minute later, he relaxes.
There you go. You can cut off the ends now.
I look inside the mold. Not only has the wax cooled, but it's shrunk in away from the sides of the mold completely evenly.
You can't cool it all at once or it'll collapse. And if you leave it to cool on its own, it sinks full of holes. So it's tricky.
Couldn't you just shape the wax around the wick in the first place without melting it?
It wouldn't work right afterwards. It wouldn't blend right.
And so we produce a nice set of candles. None of the steps are terribly difficult, but done over and over, it is tiring.
So we just gain some stress from that. Which is fine. We'll just sleep it away or whatever. Wonderful work, ducklings. 10 merits for each of you. Yay, we're back to 0. A whole 0 merits. For us, yay! Hopefully we can get more. Because I don't want to be the slacker face. A job well done. Alright, so we got our more of our class activities. Ooh, yeah, wow, we gained 3. Oh, damn, we gained a new spell. Okay, so I did learn the spell when I was trying to record this the first time. This is Awareness. This expands the caster's mind to visualize nearby locations, marking them known. And Farspeak, so I got 2 spells at once. Farspeak allows me to communicate with a willing subject in a nearby known location. So those kind of go hand in hand. So I apparently, or at least this is the way I think they work, is I can use Awareness to discover new locations nearby, and then while there's people in those locations, I can use Farspeak to speak to them directly. So that's kind of cool. It's like a combo spell. Alright, so Black Magic. Teach me stuff. Okay, or not. Yeah, I don't think I learned a spell last time from black magic. That's okay.
Ellen and I meet outside the gym. There are a lot of people here, not just students, but ordinary people and families who must have driven up here to see the play. After we buy our tickets, we can go inside.
Oh man, now we only got $7. Damn, we are so poor. Just like real life. Anyway.
Folding chairs have been set up in rows across the gym floor, facing the stage. Behind the stage, a giant backdrop painting hangs on the wall, displaying marble pillars and steps to suggest a fantasy of ancient Greece. At least, it looks like a painting. It's probably an illusion. It's gotta be a lot easier than having to paint something so huge. We find a place to sit without anyone too tall in front of us. After a while, the show begins. It was every bit as tragic as Ellen suggested, and bloody too. Nice special effects, though.
I like how the whole play was just ... Like, it didn't, like, have any lines. There was no, like, mishaps that happened during it. It was a very short event.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Isn't that Shakespeare?
No, it was someone else. Cosgrove, I think, from The Morning Bride.
So, what's that one about? Another story of murder and revenge?
Sort of. It's complicated. Let me see if I can remember. The rebel leader kidnaps the princess, but then they fall in love and get secretly married. But then there's a shipwreck and she's washed up alone and rescued by her father, the king. So the king wants to marry her off to his ally, and she doesn't dare tell him that she's already married to his enemy, and so she thinks the rebel fellow is dead anyway. Only he's not, because he was washed up somewhere else and rescued by a queen who falls in love with him, and the king falls in love with the queen, but they're enemies. So everyone loves someone who loves someone else, and they all try to murder the people that they think have betrayed them, and then they feel guilty and try to change their minds.
Spoiler alerts all over the place, by the way, if you haven't read The Morning Bride. I personally haven't, so Ellen just ruined everything for me.
Only it's too late because the plots are already in motion, so they all end up killed by their own assassins.
Super spoiler alerts, by the way.
So the moral is, I guess, that revenge is dangerous.
Or don't change your mind.
Even if a man treated me like Jason, I would never do what Medea did.
Well, of course you wouldn't do that. But if someone I loved betrayed me...
I believe I picked, I'd want to forget, not they should be punished. And I think the reason I chose that is because revenge never really begets anything but just more hurt, and it doesn't change anything, and it doesn't make anyone want to come back to you. It just makes you look like an asshole. So, yeah, don't do that. It's not good.
Being betrayed is terrible, but trying to get revenge would only make things worse. It wouldn't fix anything that had already happened. You'd just make more people unhappy. The only way to make things better is to forget you ever loved them and move on. Then eventually it won't hurt anymore.
Wise words from Girbeagly. Go ahead, Girbeagly. You preach, girl.
Eventually. Anyway, thanks for coming with me.
No problem.
So right now, Ellen is pretty vindictive because of William hurting her heart. Poor Ellen. Blah, blah, blah. Ellen gets up. And what should I do today? And I went to the mall. I remember I went to the mall. And I went to the food court. And then I ordered myself a lunch. Let's buy a lunch.
I get my food and sit down and chat with other students. The food at the school cafeteria certainly isn't bad, but somehow fast food feels like more fun. Variety is the spice of life.
And my stress went down. Yay! Excuse me, guys. I got the burpees. Damn it. And then I hit next week, and I believe there's like an assembly. Yep, there's an assembly right here. Sorry to know ahead of time what's going on, guys. I'm going to try to get up to the point that I got last episode. Or not, I keep saying last episode because it feels like it was a full episode. Because it was, I recorded an entire episode, and I used all my energy to do it, and it sucked because as soon as I saw that it was a corrupted file, I was like, no, and there's nothing more demoralizing than like putting 150% into an episode and then finding out that you can't even use the footage and you have to redo it. Like, I hate, like I said, I'm never ever going to fake a reaction on this channel, but I hate having to redo things because I just don't feel like I can put as much punch into my commentary, and I really want to do that for you guys. I always want to keep it energetic. I always want to keep it fun on the channel. That's something that's really important to me, so I'm really, really sorry that I had to redo this, but like I said, I'm going to try to get up to the point that I was at last time.
Early on Monday, all the freshmen are called together.
Good morning, Buttercups. Oh, wait, this is the part that I stopped at. Okay, so anyway, we'll find out what the assembly is next episode, and this time I know that I have my recording settings right, so everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. If you're seeing this, things are fine. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the progress in this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, and favorite it. Also, be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye! I don't want to, I don't want to take revenue away from the devs. I know how much work they've put into making a quality game, but at the same time, it's, it's not like, it's not like it's Shadow of Mordor or something. Not that Shadow of Mordor is ever going to be $5, but hey, you guys get the point I'm making. Just stop making fun of me over the internet.